Dr. Dennis, recovery coach here at Sunshine Coast Health Center in Powell River. Welcome back to part 3 of rebuilding relationships in recovery. I just wanted to note that we're just covering the highlights of each chapter in the book of the same name, Rebuilding Relationships in Recovery, which was written by Kathy Patterson Sterling, and she was our former family program director at the center. If you're interested in getting the book for yourself, please email me and I'll send you the information. So I also just wanted to note, of course, that all of these changes that we make when we're in relationship and rebuilding relationships take a lot of time. You know, like some things, yes, you can change fairly quickly, and other things we just have to accept that, you know, we're human and that relationships are evolving as we evolve and grow. The other point that was in the material this week that I think is worth bringing up here in the video is that to break unhealthy patterns in the way we communicate with each other, we have to think of ways to respond differently. One of my defaults is when I'm upset about something or angry about something is I go silent. I have been known as the queen of the silent treatment. And even though I know that it is wrong and that it does not help to move things forward, that's my automatic default. I go inwards and get very quiet. And so I have to consciously work to break that pattern. And so instead of using the silent treatment, what else could I do? So I have to sit and really think about that. And for me, sometimes it's just like swallowing my pride a lot of times, swallowing my automatic reaction to just become silent and to open a conversation. And when you're not used to that, when that is not your natural inclination, when you've trained yourself to respond in certain ways or react in certain ways, it does take time and a lot of times courage to change unhealthy patterns. The last part of the material says that, remember above all to focus on fun. So, relationships have problems. All relationships have issues that come up, things that need to be solved. And a lot of times we can just focus on the fact that, there are so many problems. And some good advice I was given was, remember to also build in fun. So don't always just be focusing on we need to work on this and work on that. What can we do together that is fun? So some ideas that are listed in the book: go on a hike or a bike ride together. Be a tourist in your own town. That's fun. Something you can take an afternoon and do together. Go bowling, go swimming. Really take an interest in your partner's interest. So if they have a hobby or something that they really find speaks to them, take an interest in it. So that goes both ways, right? And the last little idea for fun, and I think it sort of involves fun and loving each other. And whether this is your loved one is your partner, or perhaps it's your son, your brother, whoever it is in your life, take an afternoon, an hour, half an hour, and sit down and write a letter to each other. And just write in there the things that you really appreciate about that person, the things that make you smile about them, what you really appreciate about them. And then exchange the letters. And it's a lovely way to reconnect with one another, especially if there's been turmoil and emotional upset. It just helps us to remember, that we are each other's loved ones and that we are important to each other. So thank you for joining me this week, and we'll see you again next week.